Yo, good morning. Sorry for the late start. Had some problems with VS Code, which refused to open today for some reason. A quick reinstall solved that problem, however. So we're gonna continue with... I summarized it pretty well last stream, but we're gonna try and make the game finished from start to finish. So we're gonna speed things up a bit. We're gonna leave a lot of things at 90%. But like, we can't have a creature collection and management game without some proper creatures. So not only stone creatures, but creatures that actually do stuff. So we're in the middle of like getting the blob creature in place. It's basically going to have a simple geometric shape, a nice see-through shader, and then we're gonna add some attributes to it, some needs, and we're gonna make some actions for it, and we're gonna see if we can get some simple AI moving around soon enough. But today we will probably spend most of the time on a simple transparent shader for the blobs. Eventually. Because what I want to have is... I want to have a transparent objects as prefabs, and they already had everything set up. Accordingly. This time around, we build the creature at runtime, so we instantiate a game object and we add components to it, one after the other, and which means that we have some null references in Action Handler, and I want to solve this. Code Cube, thinking about blob creatures reminds me of the nightmare of my soft body physics I tried to make, where floating point errors made it work for a second, then just full-on Oppenheimer explosions of triangles. But I've been wanting to explore like soft bodies. Don't want to spend too much time on stuff like that, but we'll see if we get some time. I still want my blobs to look nice, you know? Okay, so Action Handler. Yeah, this one is probably set to null here. So I want to see creature spawner. Here we spawn a creature, or we actually do generate instance. And we generate it here. And I guess it's the creature. So we have animate entity. We try to get it. If it's unsuccessful, we add it. And when we add it here, the action handler is set to nothing. So we have a null reference here. And now it's all coming back to me. So yes, in our creature definition, we can define... We started implementing this last stream. Like, previously we had a prefab with the action handler applied to it, and we specified on that prefab what actions the creature can make or do. This time around, or we want to move that definition to the creature definition scriptable object like this. And then I guess we're gonna have to yeah, and then we specify things here. I'm still a little bit worried because, like, hold definitions, if we take the character for instance and we check playable entity, probably redefine it by strings or IDs and do searches. Yeah. But okay, so the idea is that we define what this blob can do here by focus, inspect, or we define what this blob can do by specifying the actions here, and currently we have decided that it can focus stuff, inspect stuff, and consume stuff. So then we're gonna have to, given this information, we're gonna have to create these objects and add them to the action handler here. Code cube, the problem was setting verts directly to the surface, but small errors messed it up. So I just added 0.005, like an epsilon, or your typical epsilon in the direction of the colliders normal to fix it. Oh, nice. How complicated would you say implementing soft body physics was? Code Cube, I just finished a system in my voxel engine to use transformation functions to turn voxels into any shape using around 1 to 2 megabytes per million triangles. Okay, nice. Do you have a video up about it yet on your channel? Or short? Okay, so we have some methods here. We have can perform action and get action. So then I guess we also want to be able to do override. Public bool. Okay, I don't know if we care that much about this one returning successful or not. What I want to do, add action here, and it's going to look something like this. Action handler, add action. Do we not have... so this is the abstract class. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Can perform action. Return the action itself, maybe. Or honestly, I think I want to do it like this. Void. Yeah, return. Actions add. Action instantiate. Action on process change. Yeah, we're gonna do something like this, but let's see. Okay, we send it in. We're probably gonna do the instantiate outside. Okay, so we want to add it, which we do. We want to instantiate it, and then we want to do handle active action. Okay, so I reckon it's gonna look something like this. Fuck it. We're gonna have bool add action, return false, return true, and then here we do if this. Code Cube, around 2 Red Bulls and 3 shots of espresso. Difficulty for the soft body physics. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so now we should be able to add actions. I'm a little bit worried about on process change. We'll test it. So creature here. We have creature definition up top. Wake. Maybe we can do it like this. What do I want to call this? I want to call this... getting at is here I want to instantiate that the creature can actually do anything, that it can actually interact. That's pretty much it. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna have a wake like this, and we're just gonna call this one instantiate, and we're gonna send in the creature definition here, and we're gonna move this one to here, and we're gonna remove those. Yo, what's up, PG King? Good morning, good morning. Code Cube, anyways, I'm just fixing a few bugs in my 3D models to voxels converter, then I will stop glazing myself and yapping. Hey, feel free to glaze yourself how much you want in the chat. Okay. Yes, so here we have a little bit of a problem. The actions defined here are like scriptable objects. We want those to be static. We don't want to change them. So I don't know if we want to mention them as actions here or store them as actions, but maybe But we can start by doing this. We change from game actions action to action type, I thought. Game actions. Why don't we have access to this one? Just type. Yeah, then we generate it, we give it a name, and we instantiate it. And we want to change this one to type, action, type. Code Cube, we're like 5 minutes in and Jap is already exploding. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Antonino? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we're gonna name it actions for now. So this is action types and create action instance. It's something similar to this I want to do, but let's see here. Let's take a look at action. Or. What I don't like with this is that actually maybe it's better to have it. Would it be too weird to actually have it as actions like this? We'll change it to public. Jump back to creature. And do Antonino, yesterday I created a node-based game in Godot. Oh, nice. Feel free to share any more details if you got them. And how do you enjoy Godot? Let's see here. Class instance that is. Mm. I really hoped I wouldn't have to implement too much myself. Code Cube Godot is very scary to me, lol. Been building a shader pipeline to drop my custom render into because I wanted to ditch Unity. But Godot is scary to me. Antonino, if you want, I can show you the Reddit post. Yeah, please do. Yeah, you can't link in the YouTube chat, but please share it on the Discord. I appreciate it. We take a look at an action. Yeah, defining all of this indescriptible object is, yeah, we probably want to avoid that anyhow. But the problem to me is, so if we go back once again and we go with action types here, so like this, then we're gonna have to have some sort of switch case or something like that. So if this action type create this action, and I'm not a very big fan of that. Tuano, what's up, what's up? What are you doing and what are these scripts for us? It's not like core gameplay. These scripts are, like, actions are things an entity in my game can do. So creatures and the playable character will like have a set of actions that they can do. And we have these implemented currently. So like consume, equip, focus, hold, inspect, jump, and such. It's gonna be like the core building block of the AI as well. CodeCube, I'm so glad it runs well on my beta team's devices though. Oh yeah, you were fighting with, you need to get the FPS above 90, or what was it? Okay, we're probably gonna have to define action definitions pretty much. But I really don't want to. How can we do this? Tuano, I see you're not using mono behavior. That really confused me. We did initially, but for this system it's pretty... it's a little bit over the top. Instead we pretty much have a action handler then, which is... Actually, no. We have an animate entity that has an action handler. We have an animate entity that is a mono behavior, or that inherits from mono behavior. And that one has an action handler which keeps track of all the action. I really thought it would be a little bit easier to copy it. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna have to do action definitions and change these to action instances. But if we do that, okay. Yeah, maybe we can do this. We're gonna have to think this one through. Yo, what's up, Ling Ling? How are you doing? How are you doing? So, we instantiate an empty game object and then we want to add actions to it. Creature definition should define what kind of actions we can add. It should also define like how this creature or how these actions work with this creature. Like which body part to use to pick things up and stuff like that. And we're gonna have to instantiate it. A little good. Yeah, same here, same here. No complaints. Okay, the easiest way we can do this is we define action types in creature definition and then we just instantiate them on the fly. So if action type dot consume, then instantiate a consume. But I don't know. Lingling, my Vulkan tutorial code is coming to an end. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna have to think about how I want to proceed here. And now when I think about it, we probably want to be able to define... Yeah, we do. We eventually we want to be able to define these actions in this graph, I think. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna do it like this. Dependencies. Instantiate dependencies. Let's do public abstract. Let's put it in the end then. Public abstract action, yeah, clone or copy. I think we want to do this actually. So when we clone, okay, we're gonna make this one virtual actually. Yeah, let's put it here. I'm not entirely sure about this. If we're gonna have a clone like this, we might as well have... We're gonna have a clone like that, we might as well have action definitions which we instantiate to actions. Decisions. Code nobody should ever know the state of my rendering engine is 11.5k lines of spaghetti stuck to walls and magically it still works. That's the main point, isn't it? Okay, for now we're gonna do a... Fuck it, we're gonna do a temporary solution because I don't want to spend too much time here. I want to think about this one a little bit more. So we're gonna have creature definitions, we're gonna have type, so action types. We're gonna loop through those and it's gonna be action, or actually just type here. These are the types we can do, and then we're gonna have a... We're gonna do a switch on action type, and it's gonna be very simple. And here we're gonna have a default that is just... Yeah, something like that is okay. Actions, so if consume, we're going to instantiate the consume. But let's see here, animate entity, add component. We need to check such that the action handler is instantiated here. So I guess that's just a if. New animate action handler. I thought it was called. Animate action handler. And we have a list of actions here. Fuck. And this one is okay. So I initially thought this one wouldn't change. Active actions, actions. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do... I'm a little bit worried about this one. When we instantiate something here, we do... Yeah, we do it like this, and then we have animate entity, add action. Action consume. I'll just consume, okay. We have game actions, okay. Dot consume. Here we go. The thing is, when we create this one, we also need to instantiate it. Call initialize. Actually, no. But we need to call, yeah, we need to call instantiate here. Unfortunately. But actually, we do that in add action, don't we? And then we instantiate it if we successfully add it. It's not the prettiest solution, but I guess it will work for now. And let's just do the ones we had. I don't want to do pickup, but I want to do focus, and I want to do inspect. Yeah, I'm trying to follow as good as I can while still working CodeCube. Just gonna mention it so you don't think I'm ignoring it. Okay, we do something like this. Let's see if we can properly instantiate our creature this time around. So we create an animate entity, we add it, and then we add some actions. And yeah, not a big fan at all of this solution currently, but we'll see if it at least works. For the cube, it started snowing outside. I love watching snow from my apartment. Yeah, it's a very nice feeling to be inside in the warmth and looking out on snow. At least I think so. Okay, no errors, that's good. And our little blob, which is just a sphere right now, it now has a mesh renderer, sphere collider, a creature. For some reason my Unity just crashed. Oh, fuck. I need to remember to update to the latest version now, or after this stream. Okay. Let's play again. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time around. Okay, we have a creature with no creature definition. I don't know about that. Creature. This definition is equal to definition. Ah, we never call this one, do we? That explains it then. So let's exit this one. And then we have creature definition. Generate instance. Instantiate this. Okay, now we have creature blob definition here. That's great. We have a body definition, animator, attribute handler, animate entity, delay, collider assignments, renderers. Beautiful. Interactable list. We don't have any interactions, but we do have an animate action handler. Animate actions list is empty, of course. But I do think if we take a look at action handler, so this one is empty. Because we don't have any defined available actions by default, but this one, maybe not this one, no, but this one should instantiate. Okay, how can we test this? We can't really see a dictionary here, unfortunately. Animate actions. I'm gonna assume that we have it, but before we continue, I also want to make this one interactable. So I want to be able to focus it like this, right? Code Cube, my cat goes crazy for this new heated bed I got him. I would too. That sounds pretty amazing. Okay, so we added actions for this one. We can't really see it right now though. But we're gonna add interactions to it as well, okay? Pretty much the same way we did with actions, but let's see here. Interactable list. Do we have it? Yeah, and very similar to the actions. We have an interactable list like this. Fuck, I really need to redefine this one. It feels like I've developed it with I approached this as if everything would be prefabs that were to be instantiated, not generated on the fly. Yeah. Antonino, I sent a post and a video on Discord. Appreciate it. We'll check it out after the stream. So now the question is, do we want to add interactable here or no? Like, how do I actually want to handle this? I'm wondering if... Would it be too crazy to add this to the graph right now? Probably. Okay, but what we can do is entity, get action, can perform action. What do we have? Get interactable. I'm just gonna do that seems to be about right, and then we do creature definition, interactability, and then we have something extremely similar, but for interactions. What do we call these? Placeable. Okay, so let's do focusable, holdable, inspectable. Let's start with focus. What do we have? Consume. Focus and inspect is okay. Game. Chance interactables dot focusable. Inspectable. Something like that. That explains it. I want this one to be able to it should be able to focus, inspect, and eventually we're gonna set consume as well. Eventually we want it to be able to like walk and stuff like that as well. But interaction type, it should be focusable and inspectable for now. Let's see if we get any errors this time around. We do, but oh yeah. But I also wonder, instantiate, what do we do in this one? Okay. Cube, I hope everyone here takes at least 5 minutes to just chill out and relax from all the stress of life. Hell yeah, man. Let's see. Entity. Interactable list. List is empty. Yeah, that's probably how it's supposed to be. Let's see if we can focus it. Yeah, we can. Not a big fan of. Can we like can we add some drag or something to this one, or maybe just make it weigh a little bit more? Is it linear damping? Yeah. Oh, is it actually rotating around itself at the moment? I think it is. PG King, sorry I said hi and kind of disappeared, was playing a game. No stress at all, man. It's going alright, it's all going alright. And what game, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, we definitely wanna... Okay, interactions work now. We generate them at runtime. I want to be able to set some properties on this one eventually. And this works very well. Attributes like weight here, we want to... Okay. Like, this is a good first step for action and interactions, but I really need to like sit down and plan how to eventually instantiate all of these things. And probably gonna try and add it to these graphs, because like when we add certain parts of the creatures, like let's say that we generate an arm for a creature, we also want to make that arm the anchor point of some action and stuff like that. PG King, I was playing a demo of a game that I hope releases kind of soon called Pax Autocratica. It's a very interesting mix of management and FPS. We'll look it up after the stream. Antonino, by the way, I'm at work with 2 monsters flashing my eyes, 4 hours of sleep. That doesn't sound too good. I mean, it's hard sometimes, but everybody should really make sure they get enough sleep. PG King side note, I can't wait to play your game too. Appreciate it. Hopefully later this year, but we'll see. Okay, so now we're one step closer. We don't have the error anymore. We generate the creature and interactions at runtime. Actually, I'm wondering if I really want to test if the actions actually work. So we're gonna make a very simple action here. Let's see. Do we have... Oh, that is true. So we have... We have... Or we don't have an action for a move just yet. So our player movement is not an action as of this moment. We're gonna make it into... I wonder if we have a task for this. Pretty sure. So I thought. Convert play movement to action move. Do I want to do this one now? Code cube. That doesn't sound very good. But Unity Graph Toolkit, it is beautiful so far. Convert player movement to action move. Okay, we're gonna keep it simple today. I'm gonna worry about this task later, but for now I'm just gonna do we're gonna add a action move. call it action move. Move might be... I wonder if... Do I want to split move, run? Nah, probably not. We're gonna just call it action move. And... ah, fuck. I have defined them as walk, run, sprint. Maybe it's not too bad. Isn't it simpler though if... yeah, let's do it like this. So this one is going to be more similar to focus. Not focus, but terraform, sit, play, slide, jump, inspect, hold, focus, equip. Don't we have... yeah, it's going to be very similar to jump. Jump setup, rigid body, apply jump force. So yeah, action move. We're not gonna have any target. I don't think we're gonna have initialize or is available. Okay, this one is very temporary. We're gonna keep it simple. So initialize, we're just gonna return true. Dependencies. What kind of dependencies do we have for jump? Nothing. Target is host. Yeah, we're probably just gonna... instantiate specifics. We're just gonna do this one. Instantiate specifics. You know what? I don't think we need the RB like this. Don't we have it in base.host.rigid or RB? Maybe we don't. Okay. Play movement. So what I want to do here is, so like I said, this one is only going to be for testing right now. So Antonino decided to write here to convince myself that I want to start an independent video game studio. I can do it, man, and good luck. It's nice to have a dream, you know, that you work towards whenever you can. In process here, I just want to add let's see if we can do rb.set move position kinematic. It's not kinematic though, but let's do, okay, let's do add force. Pretty much just want to test this one and see if this works, if we actually have an action that is processing. We're gonna have to instantiate this one as well, or not instantiate it, but like start it. So we want to call okay, let's do it like this then. Creature instantiate, and here if case game move, then we do game actions move action. And then we do animate entity, add action, move action. And then we also do move action dot start. And then we do break. I think this should be enough. Set state initializing. Set state, which should call initialize return true, and then we process. Okay, let's see if we can play this one and see if we get some movement. I guess it's going to be like movement upwards, and it might not be enough. So let's try it with this one time, and then we can up the force. If we still don't have any movement upwards, something is wrong, and we're gonna have to debug it. Although yeah, unfortunately it looks like we don't have any movement. Ah, I know why. We also need to specify that the blob should have action move. Actually, I think we have it, don't we? If I can think so. Let's try and do action move and make this one 100 instead. Code Cube, by the way, I'm back with proper grammar since the Wi-Fi I pay for came back. That's worth celebrating. Now, we probably don't have any upwards motion here, do we? Or I mean... could just do a little bit of a debug here as well. Or log. Okay, we actually do. Okay, that's great. So now we know that we properly instantiate actions and interactions for our creatures when we instantiate them at runtime. We're going to ignore or move. We're going to disable this one for now. Just do this instead. Okay, so with these done or in place, I think we can move on to the next step. Actually, one sec. Only spawn one creature here. What do we have? Spawn position offset. Okay, yeah, I want to get the random point from the terrain. Do we not have access to this one, or why? Why did I remove this one? Or is it the fact that I'm afraid that we might spawn some creatures way off? I will see. We'll see what happens. We spawn one blob here, one here, and one here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, that's a good start. Let's see if we can make the blobs a little bit prettier. We're not going to spend too much time on the visuals of these. I just have to mention that. We're not going to deep dive for like many streams here, but I still want to make them a little bit prettier right now. And I also want to see if my theory for how to solve transparent objects, if my theory about solving or creating transparent objects that also has outlines works. And basically it all comes down to the fact that, let's see here, we're gonna take cell shade lit and rewrite it a bit. Like, I'm wondering if we're gonna have to have 2 sub shaders, or if there's enough to have. Like, I wonder if we can define so an object with a cell shade lit shader is going to be outlined in the post-processing render feature. And the way we do it is that cell shade lit has a shader pass, where we do outlines data generation, and we just render the normals and some other data to a texture. So the idea here is that if we have a transparent object, we want to do this, but like this pass should be rendered when the opaque objects are being rendered, but then the actual color pass should be rendered when transparent objects are being rendered. So that we, and also when we add the data, we want to be able to add the data on top of our current data. So it's because when we draw the outlines, like if we see an object behind the transparent object, we also want to draw the outlines for that object. So yeah. It's going to be hard, but we'll see what we can do about it. But before we continue, I just need to run AFK real quick. And PG King, that's a lot of rendering, indeed it is. Be right back real quick. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Let's see. It's possible to have different hues for each pass in A. Because it would be nice to have... so yeah, we want to have... Yo, what's up, Kevin? And then the color pass, so this one should be rendered during the transparent queue. And all of the shader, so both like this as well, should output yeah, we're gonna do yeah, we're gonna have some alpha blend as well. This might be tricky, we'll see. PG King, was that a stream hiccup? I don't know what happened. Let's see, what do we have here? Yes, absolutely. In Unity shaders, you can assign different render queues to each pass using tags within the pass block. Queue, geometry, queue transfer. Okay, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. This is especially useful for materials that need both opaque and transparent rendering in different passes. Exactly what we want. So that's great. A Vengeful Orca, sorry, is your stream dropping frames? Maybe it is. Appreciate you letting me know. On YouTube... Oh, actually... To here... let's see... Antonino, I have to go, guys. Have a nice day. You too. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it, as always. Now the stream health looks a little bit better on YouTube, at least. On Twitch, it's still not 100%. I wonder why this is. Okay. It seems to be... yes, something seems to be up with my internet. Let's see if it gets sorted out soon. Okay, so I'm wondering... I don't remember this one. Get composition data. Did I actually implement this? Shader util, because if so, that's pretty damn good. Get composition data. Render features composition functions. Okay, that's pretty fucking great. So we can just call this one to get like blur stuff. That's great. One sec, I'm still looking over my internet connection. Seems to be dropping a lot of frames. Okay, let's see what we can do. So basically, I want to take cell shade lit. I wonder what we should start with here. Maybe we can start by doing... Yeah, maybe we can just start by outputting a 100% transparent object. So we're gonna have an alpha of 0. Get this one. Let's see, I want to rename it to yeah, let's just call it cell shade lit transparent. And then I wonder if we want to skip a lot of these tags here. So render type opaque, Q geometry, universal forward. So let's take these two, put them like that. Set test L equal, sure. Or actually, okay. Now we have cell shade lit color light mode universal forward. Here we're gonna put render type opaque Q geometry. I think we're gonna do the same here, or are we? Yeah, let's try doing the same. And here we want the same. Okay, so here we want opaque and geometry. Here we want opaque and geometry. Kevin, have you tried anti-aliased cell shader? I think it gives much better results than remapping. No, I haven't, but please, like, if you have any resource on it, I'm all ears. Because honestly, I have no idea what it is. Like, I can see here that my internet today, something is wrong with my output. Dropping frames all the time. Okay, yeah, something needs to be, like, something seems to be wrong with my internet connection. So I won't be able to continue today. I will look into it and see what the fuck is up. And hopefully I will have it fixed by tomorrow. Kevin, feel free to DM me information about anti-aliased cell shades. Because I'm interested. So yeah, I'm sorry about this. Hopefully I will have fixed this by tomorrow. And yeah, have a great rest of the day, everybody. Peace.